It's like
Go.
Welcome back. As you can see, we're in a new section of my home, and that's because I was going through this coat closet today, which right now has my Christmas countdown on it and a basketball hoop. I don't really know. But inside of this coat closet, I found this huge bin of costumes that have just accumulated over the years. This bin literally has every single thing in it, from like Halloween costumes to little things I've gotten for spirit days to dance recital stuff to things I've been in for shows. Like every single tiny little piece just gets thrown into that bin. So let's go through it today and have a little walk down memory lane. This freaking vintage vacuum is in the way. What in the clunk is this? Here she is in all of her glory, literally overflowing, filled, not even to the brim. It's literally like double the size of what this thing can hold. But let's dive in. So first, I'm already seeing this hat right here. Bro, my animals are so scared of this bin and I don't even know why. Anyway, this hat is from when I was in a chorus line. One, singular sensation, every little step you take, ow, I just ran fully into my stool. Next to it, actually what was on top is my Cats wig. So if y'all don't know, I was in Cats the musical, I think 2 summers ago. I was Mr. Mistopheles, that's why I got all these rhinestones. And actually, oh my gosh, it was terrible. One of these rhinestones fell off and I didn't know. And then one of our Grisabellas, because it was double casted, Jocelyn was the other Grisabella. You did amazing, sweetie. But one of my rhinestones fell off and it was on the stage. And then our other Grisabella slipped on it and rolled her ankle. And I felt so bad, but like it wasn't even my fault because like I couldn't control like a rhinestone falling off, like I didn't make the wig. But it was like a whole thing and everybody was like, it was you were the culprit. And I was like, I didn't mean it. Like, what am I supposed to do? I was dancing around like, what am I supposed to do? Oh my gosh, and this wig, wow, this wig is bringing, she's seen better days. This wig, I bought it when I was in 4th grade because I needed it for a school project because we did this like wax museum thing. Jocelyn yells at me for the way, it's all the words I say. Jocelyn likes to make fun of me. Museum. We did a wax thing, and so I was Ulela Elias. I still remember to this day. And I was the only guy who picked a girl character because everybody knew that they were going to be dressing up as that character. So all the guys picked guys and all the girls picked girls. So, you know, I guess it was apparent from a young age what I was. But I wore this, and I remember when I bought this wig, I was like, I need to wear a wig. Like, I need to because I'm a girl. And my parents were like, okay, sweetie, yeah, let's get you a wig. And dressed, I think I was in a white dress too. Always been confident. Okay, you know what? Let's address the giant monkey head. So basically, I was a monkey for Halloween in 3rd grade. There's a picture of me and I'm just standing there with this monkey head on. And my siblings are both like dressed up and it's literally just me like... My Lulu shorts! No freaking way! I've been looking for these for so long. I had a pair, this was my first ever pair of Lulu shorts. Yeah. This costume was from, okay, so I used to be on a competitive dance team when I lived in Kansas. This dance, it was called Walk the Dinosaur, and it was that song that's like, ooh, ooh, aka like a boom, ooh, ooh, aka like. And I was literally at the ripe age of like 7. This is a pair of underwear, and they just put this in front of it. And then this is literally just a sash, and this is all that I was in. All that I was in. Did I put it on? Is this gonna get my video taken down? I'm trying it on. Ooh, ooh, I got like a boom. Ooh, ooh, I got like a boom, boom. Show's over. This video is just like embarrassment lane. Because why would I think it was a good idea to go as a nurse when I was in like 7th grade for Halloween? Who told me that that was a good idea? And I remember when after I did it, I showed up and I was literally miserable the entire time because I was like, why would I do this? This is so embarrassing. But why would I think that this was a good idea in the first place? I kind of want to put it on. Okay, I gotta keep my sweatpants on for this one because tell me why the dress doesn't even go down past my crotch. This is literally a shirt. Wow, that just proves how accepting and how wonderful my parents are. They really just, you want to go as a nurse? Whatever your heart desires, king. I don't know where the rest of the costume is, but this was the cape that I wore when I went as Robin for Halloween. This was my freshman year. I was Robin, and my friend Emma was Batman. We looked good, There's this picture of me, because we walked so far, and then we couldn't, like, walk back to our house, so our dad had to come pick us up, and we rode in the bed of his truck. And there's this picture of me sitting there like this, and my cape is, like, flying in the wind. You can't even see me, I'm moving so fast. I'm gonna get injured. Merry Christmas, you filthy animal. This is just an ugly Christmas sweater. I don't know why this is in here, but I wore this a couple years for, like, little fun festive things. I think it's quite silly. I think it lights up. Let's see if it still lights up. I'm flicking the switch and nothing is happening, so... Now, who wore this? I guess you wear this to, like, stay dry while you ski or snowboard? Oh my gosh, no way. This Sonic costume, Jocelyn showed up at my house asking, this was my freshman year. She was a junior and I was a freshman. My freshman year, Jocelyn came and asked me to prom, and we both, our thing was Sonic. And so we'd always go to Sonic and I'd get a peach slush and she'd get a cherry limeade. She showed up with a sign and she was wearing this Sonic costume and gave me a peach slush. And then she took it off because I think we had to go somewhere afterwards. And then she left it here and now it's mine, I guess.
Want to have a first Sonic necklace? Yes, I do.
So thank you for the generous donation, Jocelyn. Oh hey, this was the hat that I wore as a nurse. Get that shit off. My Great Wolf Lodge years are in here. Oh my gosh, this shirt. So my brother went as Waldo from, like, Where's Waldo? That same year that I was a monkey. So he wore that costume, and then this Where's Waldo costume I wore for the next probably 5 years for anything at school, like any costume party at school, any costume thing. I never actually wore it for Halloween, but if I needed a costume, this was my costume that I'd wear for literally 5 years of my life. Hey, let's not eat the tinsel. Let's not do that, right? Hey, he hit me. Let's go, here we are, yeah we are. Let's go, win, fight, loot, win, fight, defeat. Let's go, here we are, let's win. Let's go, win, fight, defeat, crush. Woohoo! I don't know what these are from, but they're fun. These are kind of diva. Maybe these are I think these are my mom's old reading glasses or glasses, but high key. Might just have to start to rock these, like imagine I'm sitting in a library or like a coffee shop and I'm sitting here and I'm just like oh my gosh, this next dance costume was a huge thing in my friend group because I decided to wear this and I took a picture that said "Hey Mamas" on it. I really don't know what possessed me to do that either, but it circulated for a long time, and then it just was really, really a big thing. I was a pilot. It was a tap dance, by the way. Look, and I had this little tie and everything. Fits like a freaking glove. Put me back on stage. In case y'all didn't know, another lore drop, I tap dance. Boom! Yeah, better watch out. I'm just playing dress up at this point. I don't really know. Can't quite put my foot on it. Hey, this is when I was a ninja. I wore this and then I think I had, that's what this little knife is from. I know you don't think ninjas would have this, but my ninja did, so. I wonder, when I was a little kid, I wore this dinosaur costume that was really cute. Oh, this is the list of the things that I wore. Oh, look. This is what the outfit looked like that had that sparkly shirt. And this is like what the full outfit was over here of what I'm still rocking. I think that's really it. I had a lot of fun. And I hope that you guys had a lot of fun watching this because I just relived so much of my past. And I also found my Lulu shorts. So today's video was such a success for me. And I hope that it was a success for you guys. I hope you liked it. Why am I still wearing this? I gotta go clean up a little mess that I just happened to have made, but it was all worth it. It was all worth it. Everything is worth it for you guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Catch y'all in the next one and peace out.